Hello! So, today I'm going to jump straight into it and ask, are you somebody who sees the glass as half full or half empty? Because ultimately you can ask that question to 1,000 people and 500 could say it's half full and 500 could say it's half empty. And they can have completely opposing answers to the same question. But that doesn't mean any of them are inaccurate. They can all be quite correct within their answers, because whether something's full or empty, or half full or half empty, or good or bad, or right or wrong, all comes down to a matter of perspective. And our perspectives are simply the way that they are due to all of the experiences we've had that have brought us to this time and place of now. So labeling all of that as right or wrong can be quite overwhelming and also sort of not very practical. And so when we're working with ourselves, when we are looking at life, friends, family, conversations with friends, arguments, what's going on in the world, so many different things, we can look around and go, this is really bad, or that's wrong, or they're much better at that than I am, or they're so good and I'm so bad. All of these different things that we can sort of label as right or wrong. For me, when I was asked that question, it's a glass with water in it. And if you need to know exactly how much, it's 250 mils, whatever it may be, because I find it's much easier to evolve through something, gain clarity on something when we take out the emotion and the need for something to be right or wrong and simply accept it for what it is. And I guess it's sort of like an example would be, say, and I've got thousands of them, but I'll just give you the one, is say, look at Corona. When that first came about, I can't tell you how many people I spoke to about the fact that they could lose their jobs and what were they going to do? How were they going to survive? How were they going to pay the bills? How were they going to buy food? And a lot of the world was in this state, and a lot still may be, of what are they going to do, and that it's all really bad, and them losing this job could be horrific and sort of felt like the end of their world, and that it was so wrong that they were going to lose their job. But now, over time, they lost their job and have come to a space of starting something that's for them, of doing something that they're more passionate about, or they enjoy more, or they get more out of, that's more in alignment with their life and their family and how they feel within themselves. They've brought themselves into a space from going from, I need this sort of job or person or business to support me, and I need this, and without this, how will I survive? And questioning that, to now being in a space of knowing that they've totally got themselves, that they can support themselves, that they can rely upon themselves, that they don't need to rely upon this system in order to survive, in order to thrive. So their perspective on losing that job is now very, very different. Back then it was like, oh my God, no. Now it's like, how good is it that I lost my job? And that can happen with so many things in life. Things that we say, things that we do, things that we experience, ways that we feel about ourselves, what we've said, what we've done, things that we look at in others and go, why would they do that? That's so wrong. Things that we look at in society, when we look at what's going on around the world in different organizations and with our environment. There's so much that we could label as right or wrong. However, when we remove ourselves from needing to label it and just simply see it as it is, we can move forward. We can evolve through it and see that that perspective is open to shift and evolve just as much as we are and our life is. So whether it's in your daily life, whether it's as a question comes up and you don't like your answer, or something happens in your day and you're like, that was so wrong, allow yourself to just be reminded of, okay, that's simply my perspective. You know, someone might take your car park and you're like, not happy with them, but you don't know what's going on for them or how much that shifted something for them. Like, oh, I knew there'd be a car park for me, and boom, there it was. And that changes their whole mentality of thinking. We simply don't know what else is taking place around us. So even though our perspectives might not be where we feel they should be, we don't know what it is for somebody else, and we don't know what it can become for us. So allow yourselves to be present to that knowledge and allow your perspectives to evolve as well. Anyway, enjoy your day and be true, be you, be love. Bye.